What's up, ladies, and all the gentlemen in the world? My name is Marcus.
And my name is Shelby.
And we are Crugers with a C. How you doing today, honey?
I'm good. How are you?
You know, I'm doing my usual, you know what I'm saying? We got to do our thing, you know. We got to get these shout-outs. Gainesville, Florida. Ocala, Florida. Tampa, Florida. Orlando, Tallahassee. Days City, Kissimmee. That's if you from out of state. But we know that Floridians, we say Kissimmee, Live Oak, Apopka, Pune, India, Winter Garden, Hot Springs, Titusville, Chicago, Chi-Town, baby, Charlestown, Mountain View. Yeah. What's up, people? How y'all doing today? So excited, so glad that you guys are tuning in with us. I want to give a shout out to our top listener, and that's Bree and user 151491613. I don't know who that is, but whoever it is, they're listening.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. You all secretive and stuff.
I'm secretive. Oh, Bree. I mean the user 1514. Well, thank you for listening, 151469117, whatever your number was. But thank you for listening. And something interesting happened to me at work.
What?
So I'm leaving out of work. Now, you know, when I'm leaving out of work, my mind is 1,000 different places. And I'm going through a range of emotions when I leave work because
I come home and get some sleep.
I'm mad, I'm sleepy, I'm tired, I'm upset, I'm frustrated. I done got an earful of news that night. And, you know, your mind just be in 1,000 places. Mm-hmm. So one of my coworkers was like, Kruger. I was like, yeah. She was like, I'm a fan. But my mind wasn't where she was. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going home. I'm like, huh? And then she was like, don't be acting humble. I'm like, what? She was like, the podcast. I said, oh. You know, so that kind of shocked me that somebody said that. But, hey, I just wasn't in that mind frame right there. So, Benitez, what's up? I appreciate you listening.
Yes, we do.
And I'm glad that you are a fan, and I hope that we're helping you. And I
have a fan, you guys. Turkosaurus.
I'm gonna laugh like that. You gotta look at my face. How can they look at my face?
On YouTube,
right?
We are going to say Kruger with the C.
Crugers.
Well, we need you guys to go to Crugers with the S. Mm-hmm. Crugers with the C, and go and subscribe to
the new
page. New YouTube channel. We're trying to do it big.
Yeah, you can also check out the latest episodes of the Krugerville vlog. We just did the baby shower vlog, the baby shower episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Did.
So
that was my work baby shower.
Yes.
We really didn't vlog this one that much.
No, it was too much going on. I had been up all day, and that one just, that was. You guys just not gonna see that one. How about that?
You could go on. Oh no, you can't. We'll probably have to throw some pictures around for y'all somewhere.
You was going to tell a lie.
I was not intentionally.
She was going to tell a lie. Anyway, how was your day today?
It was a long day.
Well, did you make it through it?
I made it through, and I am sleepy.
Oh yeah. Well, I'm glad that you made it through, honey.
Mm-hmm. How was your day, honey?
Well, I came home. My day was long. But then when I went to sleep, I knocked out. And I got up late, so it was okay.
He on Crunk Fest, y'all.
No, I'm not. I'm just on Crunk Fest for the people of the podcast. So before we get into this, we want to tell you guys to go ahead and rate us on Apple Podcasts. Give us a 5-star rating. Leave a review. Let us know what you think about the podcast. You can also drop a comment in the SoundCloud feed, and we look forward to hearing from you. So I'm ready to get into this episode. This is episode, I believe, 54, 53, 54, something like that. And I'm just ready to get into it because this is a very big deal. It is something that is needed in any relationship, whether it's marital, whether it's friendship, whether it's work relationship. Any type of relationship should always have respect. And of course, we're going to talk about, the marital aspect of it, and I'm ready to get into it. You ready?
I'm ready.
So, of course, you know our website that we look at all the time, and this website is very helpful, and I really enjoy it. So this is it. It said respect is crucial to a marriage and often hard to quantify. Here are 10 things all couples who truly respect one another remember to do. Okay, so the first thing they said, they validate each other. Validation is one of the most important things couples can do for each other. Having your partner hear what you're saying, appreciate you, and understand you speaks to a basic need for connection. It's okay to disagree as long as you can respect where each other is coming from. Healthy couples know that feelings aren't right or wrong, true or false. How do you feel about that?
What? Healthy feelings?
Um, they validate each other.
I think it's good. I mean, it's important that we validate each other in a relationship because it helps with. I feel like it helps with the confidence for your spouse, and it also shows that you're paying attention.
Right.
So yes, it's very important. You have to speak those words of encouragement because you never know what that other individual is going through, not even in a marriage. You know, like in a friendship, like you said earlier, because we can be having a horrible day, but if you just say a sentence to us that validates us, it can just wipe all that away.
Right. I thought about when it said validate, I thought of something different. I didn't think like encouragement. I thought like approving when I first heard it. So it was kind of confusing to me because it said validate. Because you know, when somebody looking to be validated, it's like they're looking for that approval. I guess that's the social media trend that I'm thinking of in my head. Like,
Oh yeah.
when you do something and somebody like it, it's all about did I do good?
Oh okay.
But now that I understand it more, it's like saying that, okay, those are your feelings, and I understand your feelings, and that's okay because that's how you feel. So, and it's like you said in the thing, it said healthy couples know that feelings aren't right or wrong or true or false. So, being able to express your feelings, because you could feel a certain way about something, that don't mean that you're wrong. That's just your feeling.
Yeah.
So I can have my feelings, you can have your feelings, and I still can respect you enough to know that those are your feelings, but it may not necessarily mean you will act a certain way because you feel a certain way.
Right.
So I like that part of it. And I never thought about validation meaning something like that, but I just know that lately we've come to that crossroad.
Us?
Yeah.
When? Give me an example.
When, like, lately, if I said we go back maybe a couple months ago, and I forgot where we were going, but we were driving, and you said, I'm finna say something, and I don't want you to think the wrong way, but this is how I feel. And we was having a deep discussion about something. You remember that?
Yeah.
We was on getting off I-75,
Yes.
and just to be able to hear you say that, it opened up a whole nother realm to our relationship. Because now it's like, if I say something, you're not going to think one way or the other. You're just going to hear how I feel. So
Well, I think that's what we should always have, a safe place for us to talk.
yeah, but I don't think that many people know how to get there.
Yeah.
Like us, I don't think that we was always at that point.
Oh, no, I agree. We wasn't like that at first.
Yeah.
We had to build to get to that point.
Well, 9 years in, we got there. And we wasn't even at 9 years then. We were going on 9 years when this part of our relationship opened up. So, you know, I just feel good about that.
Each year gets better and better.
Yes, it do. We're adding to this year. It's all good, though. Baby Zuri is on the way.
Yes, Lord.
You got anything else to say about validation? All right, so we're going to jump right into the next part. It said, they're not obsessed with winning. The compulsive need to be right can be incredibly destructive in a relationship. With spiritual with spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle describing it as almost a form of violence. Wow. Describing it almost, wait a minute. I can't read.
The need.
Okay. The need creates fear and resentment between couples and will eventually wear the relationship down over time. When couples respect each other, they can accept not being right in favor of maintaining a healthy balance. Successful couples know how to choose their battles, knowing that closeness means more than being right at times. Well, it don't apply to me because I'm always right. You know?
Child, if you won't set that tone straight.
I'm always right, so it really don't.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
hey,
Uh-huh.
see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey,
Y'all see the violence that I'm going through.
that ain't violence. That's just me putting my foot down. No, I'm just joking. But how do you feel about that?
I think that's a good point because if you are so worried about winning, you not going to solve the problem. It's just going to continue.
That's like one rule that we have: no tit for tat.
Right, that's all that is.
And I think that's where a lot of relationships err and go astray because a lot of times it's just pointing the finger, and it's like, well, you did this, and I reacted this way. But because you did this, this is why I reacted this way.
And I think it can make the other person feel less than.
What you mean by less than?
Because if you always, of course, if you always were obsessed with winning, you're going to get your point across. And this is how I feel about it. I think you're going to be so obsessed about getting your point across that you're not going to hear that person. You'll probably hear them talk, but you're not listening. You're not comprehending. So all of that, what they saying is not important. Your next thought and your next words are important. So you just making that person feel less than because you really not comprehending, listening, letting it sink in to see what's the real problem.
So it's not being able to agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because I can remember times when we weren't always like we were now to the point where we would say, I hear what you're saying, let me repeat it back to you, and let me tell you what I'm saying. I think that's one of the first steps to getting to being able to know that it's not about being right or wrong or winning. Mm-hmm. Repeating back to that person what they said and how you take it in, how you perceive it. Mm-hmm. Because if you don't digest the thought, if you don't digest what the person said, then all you're going to do is fire back. You're going to retaliate back.
Yeah.
So I can see how that could be destructive in a relationship because it's about points then, and it's not about gaining the bigger picture of understanding.
Yeah, and people can take on that mentality that you was just displaying earlier, that I'm always right. No, you're not. You're not always right because you're not listening. Mm-hmm. You know, you may be right within whatever the discussion is, but right. you still wrong because you're not letting your spouse speak, or you're not giving them a fair chance. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and I think and I see why this is under the radar of respect. Because if I respect you, then I'm going to want to hear what you have to say.
Yeah, it's a lot in this. Because, yeah, you could feel like that person, you know, I don't have to respect that person. I'm above you. I'm going to argue and get my point across. The tit for tat, making that person feel like they're nothing or their feelings are not important. Their words are not important. You know, this is loaded.
Yeah.
This is extremely loaded, and it can be destructive.
And I think that when it comes to winning on a personal level, then you're no longer looking at the relationship in a whole picture and trying to do what's best for the relationship.